Coaches, Zach is putting up heat sheets on the wall that include the 400 IM. We will get those changes out. But if you have any swimmers that want to look at it right off the bat, here you go. Thank you. I got it for you right here.
insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this guard, but getting that guard.
Okay, stop! Stop!
That guard's not guarding.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's it. We're switching teams.
You can't just switch.
I mean, we just switched to Verizon. Got 4 new iPhone 17.
To 8-time Grammy Award winner Stapleton.
We welcome you to Saturday prelims of the 2026 Arkansas Swimming 14 and Under Age Group Championships. Last night, we had a lot of great swims. We had some LSC records broken last night. So many people punching. We saw people making zones cuts, people breaking team records, lots of great swimming. I think this morning's going to be a great one. I hope you guys are excited. Remember, if you'd like to follow along, you can go to CASC Racers on YouTube, and the location is in Benton, and you can watch the live stream for free. You can go back later and rewatch your swims, or maybe share it with a family member that wants to watch it on a big screen. If you get like claustrophobic upstairs and you want some more space, feel free to go to Court 4 in our gymnasium. You can go to Court 4, and there's an overflow. You can leave all your belongings there. We have the live stream running out there. So it's a good way to get, if you want some air, or you want a little more space, it's a good place to go. We're going to just remind everyone, please respect the track. Please don't like congregate in front of the track. We're very happy that the facility allows us to have so many swim meets here, but one of the things is please don't congregate on the track. That's a really important thing. So we appreciate it if you could abide by that. Upstairs, we've got T-shirts and hoodies, and we've got towels for sale. If you want one of those things, go out there and get you one. While the supplies, once those supplies are gone, there's no more. So we really encourage you to make sure that you go get that while you can. All right, we're very glad to have you guys here. So we're about to kick this thing off. We're going to call event 207, first call for event 207. If everyone could please rise for the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets break left upon spur, singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was
This will be the second call for event 207, girls 11-12, 100-yard IM. Second call. I've had a couple reports, coaches. I need you to follow up with your swimmers. I've got a couple reports of kids shaving in the bathroom right now, so just FYI. Thanks. Macy. Eli Wells, come here. This will be the first call for event 208, boys, 11-1200 IM. That looks like Blair Alcorn. Such a nice job, 108. Aubrey Wickerad in second place. Erica Robinson in third. This will be heat 3. Second call for event 208, boys, 100 IM. Second call for event 208, boys, 100 IM. In lane 1, you've got Christy from Spall. Lane 2, Aubrey from NWA. Lane 3, Sophie from NWA. Harry in lane 4, Whitley in lane 5, Brooke in lane 6, and Lydia in lane 7. Heat 1. All right, lane 1, Mason. Lane 2, Jackson. Lane 3, Connor. Lane 4, Parker. Lane 5, Liam. Lane 7, Luke. I think I got that right. All right, Connor with the heat win. Nice job. Heat 2. Can we get some quiet, please? Swimmers, listen, I know it's exciting, but if you're behind the blocks, you're going to want to have a good start. So you should pay attention. And when people are about to do a start, you have to stop talking for a second. Okay. you got to stop for a second. All right. Thank you.
Take that one breath.
Just like for a second, right? I mean, in lane 2, Christian. Lane 3, Joey. Lane 4, Josiah. Lane 5, Thomas. Lane 6, Jack. Lane 7, Philip. Heat 3. All right, in lane 2, you've got Sterling. Lane 3, Mason. Lane 4, Finley. Lane 5, Gabe. Lane 6, Nash. And lane 7, Braden. This is for event number 209, girls 13, 14, 400 IM. First call for event 209, girls 13, 14, 400 IM. That's a nice job from Finley. This will be the event 209, girls 13, 14, 400-yard IM. Heat 1. In lane 3, Siran Gangaunda Pooter from Enwa. In lane 4, Laney De Palma. And lane 5, Emma Wynn. I tell you what, the looks like the Aqua Hogs in Enwa got a lot of team spirit. They show out. Can your team match the energy? Let's go. We'll see this morning. Maybe the parents will get more excited, make some more noise. Heat 2. Lane 1, you've got Gabby Nee. Lane 2, Elizabeth Allen. Lane 3, Kaylin Allen. Lane 4, Harper Butcher. Lane 5, Charlotte Tran. Lane 6, Gwen Berta. Lane 7, Amy Robinson. This is the first call for event 210, boys 13-14, 400 IM. First call for boys 13-14, 400 IM. You got Harper Butcher in the field right now. 400 IM, you gotta have a breaststroke leg. You gotta get the breaststroke leg moving. It's so important. If you can get to freestyle while there's doing breaststroke, man, that's where it's at. All right, we got Harper Butcher in first place. Charlotte, second place. Kaylin Allen in third. Gwen Berta in fourth place. Yeah, and then Gabby, followed by Elizabeth. Here we go, heat 3. Rip it, there they go. This is the final heat of the girls 13, 14, 400 IM. Lane 1, you've got Brianna Allen. Lane 2, Emma Goll. Lane 3, Irie Moore. Lane 4, Veta Alfarova. Lane 5, Adeline Ware. Lane 6, Galia Romero Flores. And lane 7, Kate Sanders. Here's the results of the girls 11, 12, 100 IM. Your first alternate, Erica Robinson. Second alternate, Daphne Turker. Your top 8. In 8th place, Lydia Garcia. In 7th place, Sophie Orban. In 6th place, Emery Kuhn. In 5th place, Aubrey Wickeran. In 4th place, Whitley Butcher. In 3rd place, Blair Alcorn. In 2nd place, Caroline Nee. And your top seed, Harry Jung. It is 9:37. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Here's the results of the boys 11, 12, 100 yard IM. In your first alternate, Jack Hatfield. Your second alternate, Nash Beckwith. Your top 8, in 8th place, Joey Slocum. In 7th place, Mason Goal. In 6th place, Gabe Nelson. In 5th place, Thomas Bracey. In 4th place, Parker Kohler. In 3rd place, Connor Revan. In 2nd place, Josiah Ching. And your top seed with a time of 102.6 from NWAP, Finley Simpson. The time is 9:38. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Zach, can you help me real quick? Can you give me just a plain piece of paper? This final call for boys 13-14, 400-yard IM. Final call. Veta Alfarova with a very nice morning swim in the 4 IM. Heat 1. All right, we have the walkout list is at the clerk of course. So you've got Harry and Finley. You could select your walkout songs. It must be selected this morning, and you'll want to get those to us as soon as possible. Thank you. All right. In the first heat, Sunyan in lane 2, Veer in lane 3, Elijah lane 4, Harrison lane 5, Sam in lane 6. This is the first call for event 213, girls 11-12, 200-yard free. First call, event 213, girls 11-12, 200-yard free. Heat 2. All right, here's the results of the girls 13-14 400 IM. Your first alternate, Gwen Berta. Your second alternate, Emma Wynn. Top 8. 8th place, Kaylin Allen. 7th place, Emma Goal. 6th place, Galia Romero Flores. 5th place, Charlotte Tran. There's a tie for 3rd between Adeline and Irie. There's a tie for 3rd. 2nd place, Harper Butcher, and 1st place, Veta Alfarova. The time is 9:50. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. This will be the first call for event 214 boys, 11-12, 200 free. Heat 1. In lane 1, Annabelle. Lane 2, Brooke. Lane 3, Lauren. Lane 4, Adley. Lane 5, Daphne. Lane 6, Tegan. And lane 7, Palmer. Adley Moffitt with an unofficial win right there in the morning. Daphne Turker in second. Brooke Beatty in third. Let's go. Way to go. Nice. Dang. All right. Let's see. 11-12 girls, heat 2. Lane 1, Janice. Lane 2, Bailey. Lane 3, Aubrey. Lane 4, Elena. Lane 5, Erica. Lane 6, Sophie. Lane 7, Eden. Lane 8, Gabby. The second call for boys 11-12, 200 free. Second call for event 214, 11-12 boys, 200-yard free. Elena Dukes cruising 214. Erica Robinson 220. You got Simpson 223. Bailey Dye 224. Heat 1. All right, event 214, Heat 1 in the water. You've got Deacon Bryant. If he's in your house, he's in over there in lane 1. Liam McKee. And lane 2, Liam hitting it. Miles Looney. And lane 3, Parker Kohler. Lane 4 from the Dolphins, Connor Revan. Lane 5, Jackson Crawford. Lane 6, Stephen Peck in lane 7. And then lane 8, Ray Sullins. So this is like, somebody says, my mom says I'm special. I am special. Thank you. And so are you. Be sure to call your mom today. If you can, tell her you love her. It's a good one. America was built on the third 50 of the tuner freestyle. You got to have some good determination and grit to hit that third 50 of the tuner free. Heat 2. Here's the results of the boys. 13-14, 400 IM. Your first alternate, Sinew. Oh, from the Dolphins. Your second alternate, Aiden Simpson. Top 8, Sam Mugo in 8th place. Kellen Simmons in 7th. 6th place, Veer Sharma. 5th place, Henry Reno. In 4th place, Oliver Fernandez Lynn. In 3rd place, Ty Call. And 2nd place, Harrison Bracey. And your top seed tonight, 428.12, Elijah Reed. The time is 10:02. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. We got about 4 minutes left if you need to scratch out of the 100 IM. This is the girls 13, 14, 200-yard free. Heat 1. Okay. Maya, lane 1. Kinsey, lane 2. Avery, lane 3. C. Ranger Pooter in lane 4. Leighton Anderson. Yep, that's Leighton over in lane 5. Barbara Burns in lane 6 and Lucy in lane 7. Boom shakalaka. Write it down. Boom shakalaka. Make sure it's being counted. Where is he? Boom shakalaka 3 times. All right, 11-12 girls, 200 freestyle results. First alternate, Eden Harrington. Second alternate, Tegan Runnels. Top 8. In 8th place, Brooke Betty. In 7th place, Sophie Orban. In 6th place, Bailey Dye. In 5th place, Daphne Turker. In 4th place, Aubrey Simpson. In 3rd place, Erica Robinson. In 2nd place, Adley Moffitt. And your top seed tonight, Elena Dukes. The time is 10:06. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Heat 2. All right, the girls and boys 100 IMs have closed with no changes. What's up, kiddo? Did you warm down enough? Yeah, listen. You are on a, I want you to start prioritizing yourself, okay? So when you get done with the race, look, I want you to go down there and take care of your body, okay? You don't need me to talk to you right there. I thought that was a good morning swim. Looked a little in the middle, a little off, but after that, solid. Do you think you can go faster? Yeah? How you doing? Sure, yeah. There you go. Thanks, man.
Sorry, I finished up towards the end before I left.
No, I didn't see the fly.
I know.
All right, your finalists for the boys 11 to 12 200-yard freestyle is going to be first Thomas Bracey, Liam Pecron, Connor Revan, Parker Kohler, Finley Simpson, Jose Garcia Leon, Miles G. Looney, and Jackson Crawford. The alternates are going to be Stephen Peck and Kristen Sturley. You have 30 minutes to scratch, so please notify the clerk of course if you are not going to be swimming in that finals. Again, that's Thomas Bracey, Liam Pecron, Connor Revan, Parker Kohler. Heat 3. Finishing up that call-off, that was Thomas Bracey, Liam Pecron, Connor Revan, Parker Kohler, Finley Simpson, Jose Leon Garcia, Miles Looney, and Jackson Crawford. Alternates for Stephen Peck and Kristen Sturley. So you've got 30 minutes to scratch. That will be 10:40. 10:40. Please notify clerk of course before 10:40. All right, in this Heat 3 of event 215, lane 1, we've got Amy J. Robinson. Lane 2, we've got Lillian Jessen. Lane 3, Elizabeth Allen. Lane 4, Kyla Potter. Lane 5, Gabby Nee. Lane 6, Shelby Gibson. Lane 7, Kate Sanders. And lane 8, we have Addison Daughtery.
Okay, I found some.
I'll make the first call for event 216, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. First call, event 216, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. Heat 4, Heat 4. All right, event 215, Heat 4 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Brinja Dassing with Inwa. Lane 2, Sophia Hutchinson with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 3, Caroline Pentroff, Inwa. Lane 4, Jae-Woo Lee, Inwa. Lane 5, Amina Salam with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Shallow Sachet with Jonesboro. Excuse me, that SPA. Lane 7, we've got Emily Yell with the Aqua Hogs. And lane 8, we've got Emma Gold with Inwa. All right, just some reminders. If you are going to need to scratch for the girls 14 and under, excuse me, 13 to 14, 400-yard IM. That time's coming up in about 10 minutes. You got about 10 minutes to review the girls' 13 to 14, 400-yard IM. The boys' 13 to 14, 400-yard IM. That time's coming up at 10:30. 10:30. All right, looks like that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4. Lane 4. That's Jae-Woo Lee with Inwa. That number 2 spot was coming in lane 5. Amina Salam at number 3. Coming in lane 6. Lane 6. Shallow Sachet with the spa. It's going to bring up heat 5, event 215, heat 5. And heat 5 is underway of the girls' 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we've got Kaylin Allen with Inwa. Lane 2, Anna Stewart with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 3, Adeline Ware, Inwa. Lane 4, Gwen Schwab with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Callie Kohler with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Ari Moore with the Spa. Lane 7, Ireland Arft with Spa. And lane 8, we've got Callie Bird with the Jets. How are you guys? Good. I'm good, thank you. All right, looks like that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 215. Lane 215. Or lane, excuse me, in lane 4. Lane 4, Gwen Schwab. At second place is coming in lane 5. We've got Callie Kohler with the Dolphins. That number 3 place is coming in Adeline Ware with Inwa. Swimmers, you can exit the water. Heat 6, you can relax for a minute while we reset the starter. It's the final call for event 216. Final call for event 216. Boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. Event 216. Boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. Heat 6. Heat 6. And Heat 6 is underway of the girls. Event 215, 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we've got Emery Smith with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Kased Kwatsky with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 3, Campbell Quick with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Lexi D'Amico, Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Reagan Johnson with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 6, Paula O'Brien, Inwa. Lane 7, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. And in lane 8, Olivia Huff with Spa. Unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4, Lexi D'Amico with the Aqua Hogs. That number 2 spot was coming in lane 5, Reagan Johnson with the Aqua Hogs. And number 3 was coming in lane 3, Campbell Quick with the Dolphins. This is going to bring up event 216, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. Event 216, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. There will be 6 heats in this event. And this is heat 1. And heat 1 is underway. The boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. And in lane 3, Charlie Peck with SWAT. Lane 4, Samuel Stevies with Berserkers. And lane 5, we got Hendrix Weaver with the Jets. I'll make the first call for event 219. Event 219. First call for event 219, girls 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Be following these 6 heats of the boys 200-yard freestyle. If you're swimming in event 219, girls 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Start thinking about getting ready to come to the swim deck. That unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4, Samuel Stevies with the Berserkers. Number 2 spot coming in lane 3, Charlie Peck. Number 3 going to be coming in lane 5, Hendrix Weaver with the Jets. Heat 2. Heat 2. Heat 2 of the boys 200-yard freestyle 13 to 14-year-olds coming in. Lane 1, Dewey Notzel with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 2, Isaac Logan with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 3, Tyler West, Aqua Hogs. Lane 4, Braxton Ogden with Spa. Lane 5, Eli De Niro, NY. Lane 6, Jacob Milliholland with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Jacob Hung with the NY.
What are those? Awesome. Nice. Who wants some swag? Hey, there you go.
All right, that unofficial heat winner's coming in lane 4. Lane 4. It's going to be Braxton Ogden. And it's going to bring up heat 3. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway. The boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Spencer Roberts with the Racers. Lane 2, Joe G. Willis with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 3, Zach Rising with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Isaiah Morgan with the Jets. Lane 5, Jackson Kordsmeyer, HAK. Lane 6, Max Gonzalez, Aqua Hogs. Lane 7, Dexter Mello with the Jets. And lane 8, we've got Sam Mugo, NY. All right, so for the girls 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle finalists, girls 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle finalists, we've got Lexi D'Amico, Gwen Schwab, Reagan Johnson, Jaewoo Lee, Callie Kohler, Amina Salam, Campbell Quick, Shallow Sachet, And our alternates will be Adeline Ware and Caroline Pentriff. All right, our unofficial heat winner here in Heat 3 is going to be in lane 6. Lane 6, that's going to be Max Gonzalez with the Aqua Hogs. Heat 4, Heat 4. All right, Heat 4 is underway of the boys 200-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Ethan Tang with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Sang-Yon Oh with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Caleb Long, Spa. Lane 4, Oliver Fernandez-Lynn, Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Henry Reno, Inwa. Lane 6, Angelo Cardinale Terlea, Racers. Lane 7, Lincoln Ullman, Inwa. And lane 8, we've got Reed Castaldi with the Racers. All right, I'm going to read these finalist names again. The finalists for the girls 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle: Lexi D'Amico, Gwen Schwab, Reagan Johnson, Jaewoo Lee, Callie Kohler, Amina Salam, Campbell Quick, Shallow Sachet, Adeline Ware, and Caroline Pentriff. The time is 10:30. You have until 11 o'clock to scratch for the girls 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle. Again, 11 o'clock is the scratch time for the girls 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle. Heat 5, Heat 5. That unofficial heat winner of Heat 4 was Oliver Fernandez-Lynn with the Aqua Hogs. Heat 5 in lane 1, we've got Cooper Shattuck, Inwa. Lane 2, Kellen Simmons with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Caleb Fuqua with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 4, Ty Call, Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Harrison Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Christian Anderson, Berserkers. Lane 7, Jonah Teague with the Racers. Lane 8, we've got Antonio Santos Raimondo with the Aqua Hogs. Soxy. It does not look like Soxy. Exactly. I think it's Sachet.
I just want to tell him. What he's saying, my daughter's saying. I said he's fine with that if you want to write it down.
Well, perfect. Soxy. Yeah. I would have never got that out of that.
I know, exactly.
I thought that was probably a French name. Soxy. All right, that unofficial heat winner's coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Mr. Ty Call with the Aquahawks. And number 2 spot was coming in at lane 3, Caleb Fuqua with the Aquahawks. And number 3 was going to be Harrison Bracey with the Dolphins. Heat 6, Heat 6. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the final heat of the boys, 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. Lane 1, we've got Cameron Gooch with HAK. Lane 2, Aiden Simpson, Inwa. Lane 3, Hayes Fowler with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Preston Green with the Aquahogs. Lane 5, Max Otis with the Dolphins. And in lane 6, we've got Veer Sharma with Inwa. And in lane 7, we've got Jay Seo with the Aquahogs. And in lane 8, we've got Eli Nelson swimming for the Racers. Next event's going to be event 219, girls 11 to 12, 200-yard 200-yard backstroke. Event 219, girls 11 to 12, 200-yard backstroke. If you're swimming event 219, you should be on deck. All right, just a reminder, the time to scratch is coming up close for the boys 11 to 12 200-yard freestyle. If you were named as a finalist in the boys 11 to 12 200-yard freestyle and you do not wish to swim in the finals, you've got about 4 minutes to scratch. And just a name correction, on the girls 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle, that was Shiloh Soxy. Shiloh Soxy was one of the finalists on the girls 200-yard freestyle. I had her name incorrect, so I apologize for that. Shiloh Soxy. And as a reminder, you have until 11 o'clock to scratch for the girls 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle. All right, in this final heat of the boys 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle, that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4, Preston Green with the Aquahogs. Number 2 spot was coming in lane 3. Lane 3 is going to be Hayes Fowler with the Dolphins, and that number 3 spot was coming in lane 5, Max Otis with the Dolphins. It's going to bring up event 219, girls 11 to 12, 200-yard backstroke. I'm sorry, 100-yard backstroke. Event 219, girls 100-yard backstroke. Swimmers can exit the water, please. Event 219, girls 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. 100-yard backstroke. Heat 1 of 3. Heat 1 is underway. The girls 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 2, Judith Bradley with the Aquahogs. Lane 3, Sophie B. Orban with Inwa. Lane 4, Adeline Moffett with the Racers. Lane 5, Brooke Beatty with the Racers. Lane 6, Kinley Kemper with Spa. And lane 7, Lucy McGee with the Racers. right, that unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 5. Lane 5, Brooke Beatty with the Racers. And number 2 spot was coming in lane 4, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. And number 3 is coming in Sophie Orban with Inwa. Heat 2 of 3. Heat 2 of 3. All right, guys, Heat 2 is underway. In lane 2, we've got Nora Blackman with Spa. Lane 3, Lauren Heddle, Inwa. Lane 4, Whitley Butcher, Inwa. Lane 5, Elsa Boozer with the Jets. Lane 6, Emery Kuhn, Spa. Lane 7, June Doremus with the Racers. Following Heat 3, we're going to bring up Event 222, boys 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke. Following Heat 3 of the girls swim, it's going to be the Event 222, boys 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke. If you're swimming in Event 220, be on deck. If you're swimming in Event 220, you should be on deck. All right, that unofficial heat winner coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Whitley Butcher, Inwa. That number 2 spot was coming in lane 5, Elsa Boozer with the Jets. And number 3 was going to be in lane 6, Emery Kuhn with Spa. Heat 3, Heat 3. And Heat 3 is underway of the girls, 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 2, Bailey Dye, Inwa. Lane 3, Alina Dukes with the Aquahogs. Lane 4, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 5, Aubrey Wickard with the Tide Riders. Lane 6, Tegan Ronells with Inwa. Lane 7, Eden Harrington with the Aquahogs. Eden Harrington with the Aquahogs. All right. The finalists for Event 216, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. So the finalists for the boys, 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle, will be Ty Call, Preston Green, Caleb Fuqua, Hayes Fowler, Harrison Bracey, Oliver Fernandez-Lynn, Caleb Long, and Henry Reno. Alternates will be Max Otis and Christian Anderson. Again, finalists will be Ty Call, Preston Green, Caleb Fuqua, Hayes Fowler, Harrison Bracey, Oliver Fernandez-Lynn, Caleb Long, and Henry Reno. The time was 10:45. You have until 11:15 to scratch for the boys 13 to 14 200-yard freestyle finalist event. And the unofficial heat winner for the girls 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke was in lane 4, Caroline Nee. That number 2 spot was coming in lane 3, Alina Dukes. And number 3 was coming in lane 5, Aubrey Wickerad with the Tide Riders. So bring up event 220, boys 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Heat 1. All right, Heat 1 is underway in lane 2. This is the boys 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 2, Liam McGee with the Jets. Lane 3, Sterling Sanders, Inwa. Lane 4, Parker Kohler with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Mason Goal, Inwa. And lane 6, Knox Orbison with the Jets. Final reading for boys 13 to 14, 200-yard freestyle. Those finalists were Ty Cole, Preston Green, Caleb Fuqua, Hayes Fowler, Harrison Bracey, Oliver Fernandez Lynn, Caleb Long, Henry Reno, alternates Max Otis, and Christian Anderson. You have until 11:15 to scratch for that event. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Parker Kohler with the Dolphins. And number 2 spot coming in lane 5, Mason Cole Goal. And number 3 is going to be coming in lane 3, Sterling Sanders, Inwa. Heat 2, Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway. The boys 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 2, Braden Ogan, Dolphins. Lane 3, Campbell Carter, Inwa. Lane 4, Liam Pekron, Inwa. Lane 5, Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Jack Hatfield, Berserkers. Lane 7, Abel Tucker, Inwa. Unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4, Liam Pekron. Lane 4, Liam Pekron with the Inwa. Number 2 is coming in lane 6, Jack Hatfield with the Berserkers. And number 3, Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. Heat 3, Heat 3. All right, Heat 3 is underway. The boys 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 2, we've got Philip Hornberger, Aquahogs. Lane 3, Timothy Reno, Inwall. Lane 4, Finley Simpson, Inwall. Lane 5, Connor Revin, Inwall. Lane 6, Kaysen Howie with Spa. And lane 7, we've got Cohen Smith with the Jets. All right, so somewhere in the stands or in the galley down here, there is a noisemaker, like a buzzer noisemaker that someone is blowing. We cannot be doing that in between the sessions because that confuses the swimmers with a buzzer. So if you have a noisemaker that you are using, please put that away. I will be looking for it. So if you have a noisemaker, please put it away because it's distracting the swimmers. We have to be quiet for the start so our swimmers do not get confused. So please help us out with that. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4. Lane 4, we've got Finley Simpson, Inwa. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 5, Connor Revin, Inwa. And lane 3 is going to be in number 3 is going to be in lane 3, Timothy Reno, Inwa. And that is going to bring up event 221, girls 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Event 221, girls 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. There will be 4 heats in this event. Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway of event 221, girls 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 3, we have Maya Hill with Inwa. Lane 4, Kate Sanders, Inwa. Lane 5, Elizabeth Lawrence with the Aquahogs. All right, this is the first reading of the girls 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke finalists. The girls 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke finalists. Caroline Nee, Whitley Butcher, Alina Dukes, Brooke Beatty, Adley Moffett, Elsa Boozer, Emery Kuhn, and Aubrey Wickerad. The alternates will be Sophie Orban and Bailey Dye. Again, Caroline Nee, Whitley Butcher, Alina Dukes, Brooke Beatty, Adley Moffett, Elsa Boozer, Emery Kuhn, and Aubrey Wickerad. The time was 10:53, so you will have until 11:23 to scratch. That unofficial heat winner of event 221, unofficial heat winner of heat 1 is going to be in lane 4, Kate Sanders, Inwa. Heat 2. All right, and then heat two, we've got Shallow Soxy with lane 1. Lane 2, we got Sarah Chin. Lane 3, Sophia Hutchinson. Lane 4, Jae-Woo Lee. Lane 5, Addie Lee. Lane 6, Adeline Ware. And lane 7, Briley Rather. All right, swim fans, if you are driving a Hyundai Tucson, that does not have any tags on it, we need you to go to the front check-in desk. If you are driving a Hyundai Tucson with no tags, please go to the front check-in desk now. Someone has backed into your vehicle, and we need that vehicle identified. Again, a Hyundai Tucson with no tags. I need you to go to the front check-in desk of the event center, please. All right, this unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4. Lane 4 is going to be Miss Jaewoo Lee with Inwa. Heat 3. Heat 3. All right, Heat 3 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Kyla Potter, Berserkers. Lane 2, Olivia Huff with Spa. Lane 3, Ireland Arft with Spa. Lane 4, Callie Kohler with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Lumen Dietrich, Aquahogs. Lane 6, Callie Bird with the Jets. And in lane 7, Emery Smith with the Dolphins. All right, I'm going to do the final reading for Event 219 girls, 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke finalists. That was Caroline Nee, Whitley Butcher, Alina Dukes, Brooke Beatty, Adley Moffett, Elsa Boozer, Emery Kuhn, Audrey Wickerod, and alternates Sophie Urban and Bailey Dye. You have until 11:23 to scratch for that event. And if you are the owner of the Hyundai Tucson with no tags, please go to the front desk of the event center. If you are the driver of a Hyundai Tucson with no flags, please go to the front of the event center, please. Heat 4. Heat 4 is underway of event 221 girls 13 to 14 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Paula O'Brien, Inwa. Lane 2, Emma Gold, Inwa. Lane 3, Charlotte Tran, Aquahogs. Lane 4, Reagan Johnson, Aquahogs. Lane 5, Ari Moore, Spa. Lane 6, Anna Stewart, Aquahogs. Lane 7, Tyndale Evenden with Spa. And in lane 8, Kaylin Allen, Inwa. Right, that unofficial heat winner was going to be coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Reagan Johnson. That number 2 spot was coming in lane 5. Ari Moore. And number 3 was coming in lane 3. It's going to be Charlotte Tran. This is bringing up event 222. Event 222, boys 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Heat 1. Heat 1. Heat 1 of event 222, boys 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke is underway. In lane 1, we've got Max Gonzalez with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 2, Lincoln Ullman with Inwa. Lane 3, Hayes Fowler with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Max Otis with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Aiden Simpson, Inwa. Lane 6, Antonio Santos Raimondo with the Aqua Hogs. And lane 7, Ethan Tang with the Dolphins. I'm going to make the first call for event 223. Event 223, girls 11 to 12, 200-yard breaststroke. Again, first call, event 223, girls 11 to 12, 200-yard breaststroke. Unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4, Max Otis with the Dolphins. Number 2, Aiden Simpson, Inwa. And number 3 is going to be in lane 2, Lincoln Ullman with Inwa. Heat 2, Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway in lane 1. We've got Jay Seo, Aqua Hogs. Lane 2, Isaiah Morgan with the Jets. Lane 3, Christian Anderson, Berserkers. Lane 4, Ty Call with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 6, Jonah Teague with the Racers. Excuse me, lane 5, Jonah Teague with the Racers. Lane 6, Angelo Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. And lane 7, Caleb Long, Spa. Lane 8, Jackson Kordsmeyer, HAK, the Aqua Kids. All right, the finalists for the boys, 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Finalists for boys, 11 to 12, 100-yard backstroke. Finley Simpson, Connor Revan, Parker Kohler, Liam Peckron, Mason Goal, Jack Hatfield, Thomas Bracey, Sterling Sanders, and alternates Campbell Carter and Timothy Reno. That was Finley Simpson, Connor Revan, Parker Kohler, Liam Peckron, Mason Goal, Jack Hatfield, Thomas Bracey, Sterling Sanders, alternates Campbell Carter and Timothy Reno. That's the boys 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke finalist. Unofficial heat winner of Heat 2 of the boys of 13 to 14 100-yard backstroke was coming in lane 4, Ty Call with the Aqua Hogs. And this will bring up girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke, Heat 1 of 1. Heat 1 is underway of the girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Lauren Heddle, Inwa. Lane 2, Aubrey Harrell, Inwa. Lane 4, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 3, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 4, Harry Jung, Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Blair Alcorn, Berserkers. Lane 6, Lydia Garcia, Inwa. Lane 7, Aubrey Simpson, Inwa. Lane 8, Erica Robinson, Inwa. All right, and so final reading of the boys 11 to 12 100-yard backstroke finalists. The time was 11 o'clock of the reading, so you would have until 11:30 to scratch. Those finalists were Finley Simpson, Connor Revan, Parker Kohler, Liam Peckron, Mason Goal, Jack Hatfield, Thomas Bracey, Sterling Sanders, alternates Campbell Carter and Timothy Reno. Again, you have until 11:30 to scratch for that event. Housekeeping item Swim fans, you may not leave any personal items in the gallery between sessions. If you do leave personal items in between the gallery, those will be moved to another location. So do not leave any personal items in the gallery between swim sessions, or it will be moved. A couple of special thank yous today. The swim event, this event is being sponsored by Bryant Family Pharmacy. So Bryant Family Pharmacy has sponsored our event today. Thank you, Bryant Family Pharmacy, for sponsoring this swim event today. We'd also like to say thank you to Rudy's Towing. Rudy's Towing, they are sponsoring our official shirts. The shirts that the officials are wearing today was sponsored by Rudy's Towing. Special thank you to Rudy's Towing as well. Unofficial heat winner of the girls of the event 223 is going to be Harry Jong in lane 4. That number 2 spot was coming in lane 5, Blair Alcorn, and number 3 was going to be in lane 6, Lydia Garcia. And this will bring up event 224, boys 11 to 12, 200-yard breaststroke. Event 224, boys 11 to 12, 200-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 2. Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway of event 224, boys 11 to 12, 200-yard breaststroke. Lane 2, Timothy Reno, Inwa. Lane 3, Mason Mills, Racers. Lane 4, Jose Garcia Leon, Inwa. Lane 5, Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Nash Bequet with Inwa. Again, swim fans, just a reminder, if you are leaving, when you leave, not if you leave, when you leave between sessions, do not leave your personal items in the gallery. Do not leave your personal items in the gallery. They will be removed. I see some folks kind of leaving out. So if you are leaving and when you leave, please take your personal items with you. All right, that unofficial heat winner is Mr. Jose Garcia Leon, Inwa. Number 2 spot was coming in with Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. And number 3 was coming in lane 2, Timothy Reno with Inwa. Heat 2. Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway of event 224, boys 11 to 12, 200-yard breaststroke. Lane 2, we've got Liam Pekron, Inwa. Lane 3, Miles Looney, Dolphins. Lane 4, Josiah Ching with the Aquahogs. Lane 5, Gabe Nelson with the Racers. And in lane 6, Mason Goal with Inwa. The next event is going to be event 225, girls 13 to 14. 200-yard breaststroke. Next event is event 225, girls 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. If you are swimming in event 225, you should be on deck now.
Two at a time.
And I'll have some finalists. Finalists for the girls 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Finalists for the girls 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke will be Jiwoo Lee, Callie Kohler, Reagan Johnson, Olivia Huff, Ari Moore, Addie Lee, Lumen Dietrich, Sophia Hutchinson, with alternates of Ireland Off and Charlotte Tran. Again, girls 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Finalists will be Jiwoo Lee, Callie Kohler, Reagan Johnson, Olivia Huff, Ari Moore, Addie Lee, Lumen Dietrich, Sophia Hutchinson, with alternates of Ireland Arft and Charlotte Tran. You will have until 11:45 to scratch for that event. 11:45 to scratch for girls 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. And finalists for the boys 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Finalists for the boys 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Ty Call, Jonah Teague, Max Otis, Jay Seo, Aiden Simpson, Christian Anderson, Caleb Long, Hayes Fowler, Lincoln Ullman with, that was alternative Lincoln Ullman and alternative Max Gonzalez. Again, the finalists were Ty Call, Jonah Teague, Max Otis, Jay Seo, Aiden Simpson, Christian Anderson, Caleb Long, and Hayes Fowler for the boys 13 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. Alternates were Lincoln Ullman and Max Gonzalez. You will have until 11:45 to scratch for that event. Unofficial heat winner of event 224, heat 2. Event 224, heat 2, coming in lane 4, Josiah Ching with the Aquahogs. This will bring up event 225. Girls 13 to 14, 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway of event 225, girls 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Skyly Llewellyn with the Racers. Lane 2, Ava Hobart, Berserkers. Lane 3, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. Lane 4, Harper Butcher, Inwa. Lane 5, Galia Romero Flores, Aquahogs. Lane 6, Aaliyah Riddle, Jets. And lane 7, Emily Yale with the Aquahogs. All right, this is the first reading of the girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke finalists. Girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke finalists. Harry Jung, Blair Acorn, Lydia Garcia, Adley Moffitt, Erica Robinson, Lauren Heddle, Aubrey Harrell, Aubrey Simpson. Again, girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke. Harry Jung, Blair Alcorn, Lydia Garcia, Adley Moffitt, Erica Robinson, Laura Heddle, Aubrey Harrell, and Aubrey Simpson. Unofficial heat winner of event 225 heat 1 is going to be in lane 4, Harper Butcher Inwa. Heat 2. And Heat 2 is underway of the girls 11 to 14 200-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Mia Hart, Inwa. Lane 2, Briley Rather with the Racers. Lane 3, Emma Gwen with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 4, Veta Alfarova, Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Amina Salam with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Brinja Dassing. Excuse me, Inwa. Lane 7, Waverly Brooks with the Dolphins. All right, final reading for the girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke finalists. Final reading for the girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke finalists. Harry Jung, Blair Alcorn, Lydia Garcia, Adley Moffitt, Erica Robinson, Lauren Heddle, Aubrey Harrell, and Aubrey Simpson. You will have until 11:40 to scratch. You will have until 11:40 to scratch for the girls 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke finalist event. And now, finalists for the boys 224 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke. Finalists for the boys 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke. Josiah Ching, Gabe Nelson, Jose Garcia Leon, Joey Slocum, Timothy Reno, Mason Goal, Miles Looney, Mason Mills. Alternates will be Nash Bequette and Liam Pekron. Again, boys 11 to 12, 200-yard breaststroke finalists will be Josiah Ching, Gabe Nelson, Jose Garcia Leon, Joey Slocum, Timothy Reno, Mason Goal, Miles Looney, Mason Mills. It will be Nash Bequette and Liam Ekron. You will have until 11:40 to scratch. 11:40 on the boys 11 to 12 200-yard breaststroke finalist event. Unofficial heat winner of Heat 2, event 225, Heat 2, is going to be coming in lane 4, Veta Alfarova with the Aqua Hog. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway of event 225. This will be the final heat. Next event's going to be 226, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, we've got Lumen Dietrich, Aqua Hogs. Lane 2, Amy Robinson, Inwa. Lane 3, Sarah Chen with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Lexi D'Amico with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Caroline Pinturf, Inwa. Lane 6, Addie Lee, Spa. Lane 7, Lainey Da Palma, Inwa. And in lane 8, we've got Barbara Burns with the Jets. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be Miss Lexi D'Amico with the Aqua Hogs. Great swim today, Lexi. Number 2 is coming in lane 5, Caroline Pinturf, Enwa. And number 3 was going to be in lane 2. Lane 2, Amy Robinson with Enwa. This will bring up event 226, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. There will be 2 heats in this event. Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway. The boys 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, we've got Jackson Shoptaw with the Racers. Lane 2, Kellen Simmons with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Eli Nelson with the Racers. Lane 4, Caleb Fuqua with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Henry Reno, Inwa. Lane 6, Addie Lee, Spa. Lane 7, Lainey Da Palma, Inwa. And lane 8, Barbara Burns with the Jets. All right, that unofficial heat winner, event 226 heat 1, is going to be coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Caleb Fuqua with the Aquahawks. Number 2 spot was Henry Reno Enwa. Number 3 was going to be Mr. Eli Nelson with the Racers. Heat 2, Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway of event 226, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, we've got Cooper Shattuck, Enwa. Lane 2, Reed Castaldi with the Racers. Lane 3, Harrison Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Preston Green, Aquahogs. Lane 5, Daniel Odeski, Enwa. Lane 6, Max Otis with the Dolphins. And lane 7, Eli De Niro, Enwa. All right, that unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 4. Lane 4. It's going to be Preston Green with the Aquahogs. Number 2 spot coming in lane 5, Daniel Odeski, Enwa. And lane 3, number 3 is going to be in lane 3, Harrison Bracey with the Dolphins. This will bring up event 229, event 229, girls 11 to 12, 50-yard breaststroke. Event 229, girls 11 to 12, 50-yard breaststroke. 3 heats in this event. Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway of the girls 229, 11 to 12, 50-yard breaststroke. Lane 2, Gabby Luvano with the Aquahogs. Lane 3, Lydia Garcia, Enwa. Lane 4, Aubrey Wickerod with the Tide Riders. Lane 5, Alina Dukes, Aquahogs. And lane 6, Cece McGuffey with the Aquahogs. All right. Unofficial heat winner is going to be Aubrey Wickerod with the Tide Riders in lane 4. Number 2 spot was coming into lane 3, Lydia Garcia. And number 3 was coming in lane 6, Cece McGuffey. It's going to bring up Heat 2. Heat 2. Quiet. Heat 2 is underway of the girls 11 to 12 50-yard breaststroke. In lane 2, we've got Gia Jones with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Christy Dean with Spa. Lane 4, Blair Alcorn with the Berserkers. Lane 5, Whitley Butcher, Inwa. Lane 6, Rebecca Percival with Spa. And in lane 7, Janice Jang with the Aqua Kids. If you're swimming in event 230, boys 11 to 12 50-yard breaststroke, you should be on deck. If you're swimming in event 230, boys 11 to 12 50-yard breaststroke, you should be on deck. An official heat winner was Blair Alcorn with the Berserkers swimming in lane 4. The number 2 spot was coming into lane 5, Whitley Butcher, Inwa, and number 3 is going to come in Spa, Rebecca Percival, lane 6. Heat 3, Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway at event 229, girls 11 to 12 50-yard breaststroke. And lane 2, we've got Sophia Amos with the Berserkers. Lane 3, Atalia Burbank. Lane 4, Harry Jung with Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 6, Emery Kuhn, Spa. And lane 7, Azalea Halgarud with the Aqua Kids. An official heat winner coming in lane 5. Lane 5, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Number 2 spot, that was in lane 4, Harry Jung with the Aqua Hogs. Number 2 spot was in lane 5, Caroline Nee. And number 3 was coming in lane 3, Atalia Burbank. This is going to bring up event 230, boys 11 to 12 50-yard breaststroke. There's 2 heats in this event. And this will be Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway. The boys 11 to 12 50-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, we've got Stephen Peck, SWAT. Lane 2, Nash Beguet with Inwa. Lane 3, Miles Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Gabe Nelson, Racers. Lane 5, Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Braden Chen with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 7, Harry High with the Aqua Hogs. That unofficial heat winner was coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Gabe Nelson with the Racers. That number 2 spot was coming in lane 5, Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. And number 3 was going to be coming in lane 3, Miles Looney with the Dolphins. Heat 2, Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway at event 230, 11 to 12, 50-yard breaststroke. Next event's going to be event 231, girls 13 to 14, 50-yard breaststroke. Swimming in this heat, we've got lane 1, Cohen Griffith with SWAT. Lane 2, Jackson Crawford, Spa. Lane 3, Mason Mills with the Racers. Lane 4, Josiah Ching with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Jose Garcia Leon, Inwa. Lane 6, Timothy Reno, Inwa. Lane 7, Jack Hatfield with the Berserkers. And that unofficial heat winner is going to be swimming in lane 4, Josiah Ching with the Aqua Hogs. That number 2 spot coming in, Jose Garcia Leon with Inwa. And number 3 is going to be Mr. Mason Mills with the Racers. This will bring up event 231, girls 13 to 14, 50-yard breaststroke, 4 heats in this event. Heat 1, Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway with the girls 13 to 14 50-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, we've got Julie and Kay with the Aqua Kids. Lane 2, Zoe Grito with the Racers. Lane 3, Callie Kohler with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Julia Tansky with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Kinsey Rogers Best. Lane 6, Olivia Huff with Spa. And lane 7, we've got Alice Yang with the Aqua Hogs. And that unofficial heat winner's coming in lane 3. Lane 3 is going to be Callie Kohler with the Dolphins. Heat 2, Heat 2. All right, the time is 11:40, and this is the first reading of the finalists of the girls 13 to 14 200-yard breaststroke. 13 to 14 200-yard breaststroke. Lexi D'Amico, Veda Alvarera, Harper Butcher, Amina Salam, Caroline Pintrov, Emily Yale, Gwyneth Berta, and Galia Romero Flores. Alternates were Waverly Brooks and Amy Robinson. Again, that was the finalists for the girls 13 to 14 200-yard breaststroke. And your unofficial heat winner, swimming in lane 4 of this event 231. Heat 2 is going to be Miss Veda Alfavero with the Aqua Hogs. Heat 3. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Sarah Chen. Lane 2, Emily Yale. Lane 3, Brenda Dassinging. Lane 4, Gwen Schwab. Lane 5, Reagan Johnson. Lane 6, Lumen Dietrich. Lane 7, Mia Hart. Lane 8, Emery Smith. Second reading for the finalists of 13 to 14 200-yard breaststroke. Lexi D'Amico, Veda Alfavero, Harper Butcher, Amina Salam, Caroline Pintrov, Emily Yale, Gwyneth Berta, and Galia Romero Flores. And the alternates were Waverly Brooks and Amy Robinson. Unofficial heat winner of Heat 3, Event 231 is going to be Miss Gwen Schwab. Gwen Schwab, swimming for the Aqua Hogs. Heat 4. Heat 4. Final reading for the girls, 13 to 14 200-yard breaststroke finalists. Lexi D'Amico, Veda Alfavera, Harper Butcher, Amina Salam, Caroline Pintrov, Emily Yale, Gwyneth Berta, and Galia Romero Flores. Alternates Waverly Brooks and Amy Robinson. That time was 11:40 with the time to scratch being 12:10. 12:10, your time to scratch for the girls, 13 to 14 200-yard breaststroke. And our unofficial heat winner for this 231 Heat 4 is going to be coming in lane 4, Lexi D'Amico with the Aqua Hogs. At number 2 spot's coming in lane 3, Amina Salam with the Dolphins. And number 3 is going to be Miss Briley Rather with the Racers. I'm sorry, that was actually Caroline Pintrov with Inwa. Caroline Pintrov in lane 5. This is going to bring up event 232. Boys 13 to 14, 50-yard breaststroke. 4 heats in this event, event 232. Heat 1. Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway. The boys 13 to 14 50-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, lane 2, we've got Elijah Jones. Lane 3, Phoenix Rude. Lane 4, Samuel Stevies. Lane 5, Sitham Apfami with the Berserkers. Lane 6, Dewey Notzel. unofficial heat winner was coming in lane 3. Lane 3. We've got Phoenix Rude with Spa, unofficial heat winner. Heat 2. Heat 2. Heat 2's underway of the boys. 13 to 14, 50-yard breaststroke, and we have in lane 1, Cameron Gooch. Lane 2, Ethan Tang. Lane 3, Jackson Shoptaw. Lane 4, Caleb Fuqua. Lane 5, Daniel Odeski. Lane 6, Evan Pagui. Lane 7, Antonio Santos Raimondo. And in lane 8, we've got Ian Lee with Spa. And that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Caleb Fuqua. Lane 4, Caleb Fuqua. Heat 3. Heat 3. Heat 3's underway of the boys. 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke in lane 1. Tyler West with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 2, Elijah Reed with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 3, Reed Castaldi with the Racers. Lane 4, Jonah Teague with the Racers. Lane 5, Henry Rhodes, Berserkers. Lane 6, Eli De Niro, Inwa. Lane 7, Ver Shama, Inwa. And lane 8, Charlie Peck, SWAT. And that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4. Lane 4, Jonah Teague with the Racers. So bring up heat 4. Heat 4. All right, heat 4 is underway. In lane 1, we've got San Yung Oh with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Jay Sayo with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 3, Eli Nelson with the Racers. Lane 4, Preston Green with the Aqua Hogs. Lane 5, Braxton Ogden with Spa. Lane 6, Christian Anderson with the Berserkers. Lane 7, Riz Walker Best. And lane 8, Dexton Mello with the Jets. Unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4, Preston Green with Spa. All right, remember, please do not leave your personal items in the gallery between sessions, or it will be removed. Do not leave your personal items in the gallery between sessions, or it will be removed. I have some finalist readings. Event 226, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. Finalists were Caleb Fuqua, Preston Green, Daniel Odeski, Henry Reno, Harrison Bracey, Eli Nelson, Reed Castaldi, and Eli De Niro. Alternates were Max Otis and Henry Rhodes. Time was 11:45 on the first reading. Girls 11 to 12, 50-yard breaststroke. Finalists were Harry Jung, Blair Alcorn, Caroline Nee, Aubrey Wickerod, Whitley Butcher, Lydia Garcia, and Emery Kuhn, Rebecca Percival, with alternates of Cece McGuffey and Gavi Luvano. And event 230, 11 to 12, 50-yard breaststroke. Finalists were Josiah Ching, Gabe Nelson, Joey Slocum, Jose Garcia Leon, Mason Mills, Miles Looney, Jackson Crawford, Braden Chin, Timothy Reno, and Nash Bequette. Timothy Reno and Nash Bequette were the alternates. So those finalists were Josiah Ching, Gabe Nelson, Joey Slocum, Jose Garcia Leon, Mason Mills, Miles Looney, and Jackson Crawford, as well as Braden Chin. And finally, the girls 13 to 14 50-yard breaststroke finalists, Lexi D'Amico, Gwen Schwab, Veta Alfavero, Callie Kohler, Amina Salam, Caroline Pinturf, Reagan Johnson, Brynja Dassing, and alternates of Emily Yale and Ella Herden. You will have until 12:15 to scratch for those events.